All right, tonight, once again, Neil, I think you've got some more really good stuff lined up for us. Some of your favorite fighters of all time. Uh, we've heard about your admiration of Sugar Ray Leonard. Who else comes to mind?
Well, obviously, Muhammad Ali. He's right up there, number two. Excuse me. Originally, he was called Cassius Clay. We all know that. If you know anything about Muhammad Ali, fantastic fighter, probably pound for pound the best ever. Um, Obviously, had the he was a good talker, pretty damn good talker. Not as good as me though. I'm better than him. I'm definitely a better talker than that guy. He learned from me. So, but Muhammad Ali, they used to call me in school. They would call me Mohammed Ghali because my last name. So, anyways, I taught him everything he knows, and he's a hell of a guy. He's actually a very nice guy, Muhammad Ali. He was a world represented the people. He was always for the people. He did amazing things by dodging the draft because he just felt like it wasn't just, things of that sort. He always fought the toughest guys. He never ducked anybody. He had a fantastic record. I believe he lost five fights. I think it was five fights in his entire career. And he fought the biggest and the baddest of the day and flourished. And he's an inspiration, I believe, to world humanity, I would say, because he's somebody that really, if you could go anywhere on the planet and say that guy's name, and everybody goes, oh yeah, we know that guy, in every language, in every country. So, hell of a guy. Hopefully younger ones can start learning about him and his talents and be able to exploit them in a good way, and therefore become better people and better boxers.
I think a lot of the new young heavyweights would have a lot to learn from Muhammad Ali. Uh, he became a very well-rounded, well-respected individual on so many levels. These young guys
Absolutely.
today, you know,
They don't make them like that anymore.
no, these young guys have a lot to learn. And I'm not talking about fighting. Because when you mentioned talking, it was one thing for Muhammad Ali to talk, but he knew what he was talking about, and he said the right things at the right time. And I don't think I ever heard him complain. But you hear these young guys today complaining, and it's a real shame. So they've got a lot to learn from a guy like that. Absolutely.
Yeah, he's a great inspiration to all of us, and with what we're all going through with the this scamdemic, I guess, or pandemic, whatever you want to call it. Um, he was around when freedom was freedom, and he definitely voiced his opinion about freedom. So I have to, out of a 10, I give him a 12 and a half. Like, it's over a 10
Nice.
on helping the world to become better. I've got
Well,
to admire a guy like that.
we all should, and we all do in the world of
Yeah,
boxing. Who doesn't?
fantastic. Yeah, he's one of those guys who I think all boxers can learn something from a guy like that.
Absolutely. And such a humanitarian as well.